What's up, all you lovely internet movie fans, and welcome back. Today is Tuesday, September the 1st. Happy September. Summer is almost over, very sadly. But we have a lot of movie news to discuss, and let's dive into it right now. There are such topics today as The Long Walk, doing some very viral marketing that I absolutely love. This is one of the most anticipated movies of the year so far for me, and I cannot wait for it to come out. Aaron Pierre, the guy who's going to be playing Jon Stewart in The Lantern Show next year, is joining Star Wars Starfighter alongside Sean Levy and Ryan Gosling. And then Alan Ritchson himself has confirmed he's going to be in the DCU. Will he be Batman? Could he be someone else possibly? I don't know. Let's dive into these three topics and many more and discuss everything right now. So let's start off the show actually with some interesting kind of casting fan rumors, something that's been fan casted almost for a while now that I've seen on the internet, and a casting that I personally would love and highly endorse: Kumail Nanjiani. We all know Kumail. He went viral a couple years ago when he got in shape for Eternals, like broke the internet. I mean, hey, my guy got shredded for that. Unfortunately, Eternals didn't do well, but there's a big rumor going around now that he could be the DCU's Booster Gold. Now, I like that casting. I could see it. He works in that role. If you know what Booster Gold is, a washed up athlete from the future who's a hero, travels back in time, and Kumail's personality, he really fits that role. I think personally this works, but it really be if James Gunn wants someone, because Kumail is like, compared to what Superman will be, he's a bit older, but like I said, if he time travels from the future, his age could vary. And I mean, he doesn't look like he's in his like late 40s, early 50s, I believe. So that's something that could work for me. I like that personally. But I'm kind of curious what you guys think. But also, this kind of rumor came about because he was photographed like at the Peacemaker premiere, embracing James Gunn. He's had some great things to say, and he wants to be Booster Gold. He's actually kind of lobbied it briefly online. So I'm down for it, but I'm very curious to see what James Gunn does with that character and with the upcoming title that he has pitched it as kind of like a TV series around Booster Gold. So we shall see. I'm curious. Let me know what you guys think down below. All right, let's dive into Guillermo del Toro and his Frankenstein movie. Now, this trailer came out a couple of months ago and kind of got some buzz on the internet. People really liked the trailer, but the one controversy around this movie, it's a straight to streaming movie dropping on Netflix. First of all, I hate straight to streaming movies. They don't work. Most of the movies that are straight to streaming are legitimate garbage for the most part. They're not good. They're just like cookie cutter, just slop that you can be on your phone with. I hate that. And it's proven. If you release a movie in theaters, it gets buzz, you make money, like hello theaters, you make money like for all my movie studios out there. Then you get the word of mouth, people talk about it, and then when it drops to streaming, they always do better when they do that method. So I hope Netflix kind of takes notes on that. But I'm so glad that Frankenstein is getting a limited release. The trailer was awesome. Oscar Isaac looks great. Some of the set pieces in this trailer were outstanding. And then Jacob Elordi, he's Frankenstein. You can't tell, obviously. So the trailer, excellent. It looks so good. Like, I was hyped watching this. I was like, holy cow, this looks like it's going to be really, really good. And think about it now. They're dropping this movie in October, not just because it's the Halloween season, it's Oscar buzz. That's why they want it. They want to get the word of mouth going right now. So that makes sense. And if it's what they think it could be, this is a smart move. And I really hope it's in one of my personal AMCs that are near me, because I will be there to watch it, because I am very much looking forward to this. Like, look at some of these set pieces. They look great. So I really hope this gets like a kind of a bigger release and people start to see it. The word of mouth is great and talk about it. And eventually, when it does go to Netflix after it makes a pretty penny, it'll have the number one thing on streaming, maybe of all the streamers. I don't know, but that just works. So let me know if you guys have seen the trailer, if you even knew about this Frankenstein movie in general. If not, go watch the trailer and come back and leave a comment down below in terms of your like excitement for this movie coming up. So this is going to briefly kind of like dovetail into a tangent I have about Apple TV just raising their streaming price a little bit. So they've increased over 30% just in the last couple of years, and it's insane. Apple TV was $4.99. Now, Apple TV, not a lot of users personally compared to some of the other streamers, but they have some of the best premium content out there. So them raising their prices, it's not really an Apple conversation. It's a larger streaming conversation. Cause if you want Netflix, you want Disney, you want Peacock, Paramount, Apple TV, these things are going to cost you. And like, if you don't want ad supported, like, you're gonna pay like over $100 like a month. It's insane. So like I hate the streaming increases, and they're becoming more and more prevalent and predominant, and it's really squeezing out a lot of people to have to kind of pinch and cut in terms of the streamers that they use or churn out. Like you're not gonna like this month, I don't want to use Peacock or Paramount. I'm only gonna use Disney and Netflix. And the next month, I only want HBO and Disney. Like we got to figure out something because streamers, you can't keep increasing your prices. It just doesn't work for everyday people, and they're only going to continue to increase. You hear like Netflix all the time. HBO is one of the best ones, I think, in terms of the content, what you get for your money, and the price you pay. So I think that one's one of the better ones. Disney, like they've increased, like it's insane. So that's just like a broader conversation about streaming and my thoughts. Like I hate it. I hate the price increases. They're coming all the time and more prevalent. And we'll probably get another one announced before the end of the year for one of these streamers. I don't know who, but that's that little tangent. Now back to some more news. So, The Long Walk has kind of like it's a movie that I'm very excited for. I saw a trailer a couple of months ago in theaters and I was like, "Whoa." Something on my radar because I like the premise, the concept, and I didn't know at first, but it's based off a very famous Stephen King novel that he wrote under a pseudonym over 40 years ago. That's very, very well regarded. So once I heard that, that kind of reaffirmed my like excitement for this film. So I was already pumped on that. Then I heard the Stephen King news and I saw some of the cast. Like it looks great. I mean, we have Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker himself as like a villain almost, like a general. Like I said, I don't really know much about the story. I've never read the book, but that intrigues me. Now they went viral a couple like I think it's almost a week ago now that they like for some of their early release screenings, like they're gonna have it's only one specific theater chain too, so it's not like your average like AMC, Regal, Alamo Draft House. It's none of or like Cinemark. It's none of those. It's like a kind of like a smaller chain, but their early access screenings, you're gonna be able to stand on a treadmill and walk at 3 miles per hour pace on the treadmill throughout the movie. And if you stop, you're escorted out of the theater. Like as someone who loves viral marketing campaigns, and like my girlfriend is in marketing, so that stuff kind of intrigues me. I'm actually like I'm all for that. I wish one of my local theaters was doing that. I would gladly participate in that. And I've also heard too about like the 20-25 minute mark in this film. Audiences were working like monitors and their heart rates skyrocketed like around that time. So I don't know what that means. I'm so excited to find out what that entails. But I just love some of the viral marketing that is going on, and they're getting more and more creative about these things. Like the popcorn bucket was the first step. This is a new one. I'm very curious what we're going to see from other movies that are kind of like have these concepts that'll come out in the coming months. But let me know if you have seen the trailer for The Long Walk. If you heard about this kind of marketing stunt with the walking at a 3 mile per hour pace. Jesus. And let me know your thoughts and if you're excited for this movie down below. Now, two final notes for peacekeeping. Let's dive into now. First, Aaron Pierre. Like, it ain't fair. Like, ladies love this guy. I've heard personal first-hand accounts. Ladies love this guy. If you didn't know, he was also the voice of Simba in the recent Mufasa movie too. Guy's got pipes, so shout out to him. And he's going to be our Jon Stewart in the DCU next year for the Lanterns TV show. Well, he's joining Star Wars Starfighter alongside Ryan Gosling, and that movie's going to be directed by Sean Levy. I'm excited for this movie. And they've also added Amy Adams to that cast. So the cast continues to grow with all-star talent and a great director and the Goss man himself, Ryan Gosling, as the headliner for a Star Wars movie that I think is going to gain more and more traction and excitement as it nears. Like, we have Mandalorian next year. This movie, I think, could be like a good step in the right direction for Star Wars, getting away from all the stuff that we've gotten before. Like, Starfighter is a very intriguing concept, and the people attached to it, I'm all for it. So let me know if you've seen that, if you're excited for Aaron Pierre to be joining Star Wars. And to our final topic, Alan Ritchson has seemingly confirmed that he is going to be joining the DCU in some capacity. Now, to what extent? Not really sure, but one, like I said, I always love when studios or shows or projects add talent. So the studio DC adding Alan Ritchson, he's a good talent. His physique, everyone's gonna say it right now. He's gotta be Batman. He's gotta be Batman. Personally, I could see Batman. Like, if James Gunn cast Batman and it's Alan Ritchson, I think he's the right age. He has the physique, no doubt about it. I think he also has the acting chops to kind of pull that off. I personally, I could see him killing it as Aquaman. Now, like it would be a full circle moment too with Alan because he was Aquaman in Smallville in a limited capacity role way back when. So if he could finally be like come full circle and embody Aquaman, like I said, he's got the physique. I think he has the chops too. I would be so excited for this and would be down for it as well. But Anyways, let me know who you think Alan could be playing in the DCU. Do you want to see Alan as Batman? Do you like the Aquaman casting? Who do you best see him portraying in the universe? Let me know. Comment down below. And I'm really going to enjoy hearing what everyone has to say. Like I said, personally, I think he would be a great Aquaman. Would not be like the least bit down out on it, just sad if he was Batman. I think he could pull it off, but very curious to see what you guys have to say. And finally, I just want to go over Peacemaker real quick because Peacemaker has been absolutely exceptional. It's delightful. It's a great show. It's very well written. It's character driven. The story is excellent. I want to tune into this show each and every week. Disney, take notes. Like they're hit or miss for their Marvel drops in terms of like weekly drops. Weekly drops work best because it creates conversation, it creates buzz, and people want to talk about it. And if you have a show like Peacemaker, it works. And it's evident by the audience. Peacemaker, just in the first couple episodes, only two, has grown over 25% in viewership from the first season, which was excellent. They're off to a great start this season with some of the concepts that they're exploring with James Gunn. John Cena is great. I love seeing actors who embody the roles and they want to like bring that role out and bring it to as many people as possible. Like I love seeing him out there in the Peacemaker suit. Like he loves playing Peacemaker, and if he loves it, I love it. I'm excited to see it. So he's doing a great job in that role. But the viewership has spiked season over season. It's working. I love how James Gunn handled and addressed the end of the first season with the Justice League. Great explanation. Just be like, hey, he saw it wrong. It wasn't the Justice League. It was the Justice Gang. And let's move on because that's not really that important. I'm fine with that. I love that. So if you haven't watched Peacemaker, watch it now. Watch the first season, watch the second season. Come back to me, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on Peacemaker in general. Do you like the show? Do you like where season 2 is headed? I like the dance number. Dance number in the opening is growing on me. I don't think it's as good as the first season so far, but as the more episodes come and go, I think it could grow. And if you have kids, don't let them watch Peacemaker. Let me rephrase that. Don't fucking let your kids watch Peacemaker with you. That show is not for them. Superman, for them. Peacemaker, the show, not for them. Probably if you're in an airplane, there are some scenes you really want to like hide your laptop about, but if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. But that's all for you guys. I look forward to talking to you next time. I will be coming back again with another movie news content video coming next Tuesday. They're going to drop every Tuesday around 3 to 3:30 going forward, so be on the lookout for that. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on all the array of movie topics discussed today. If I missed anything, let me know as well. And I'll see all you lovely movie internet fans next time. Peace.